So really good and fun.
Oh, there we go.
We're alive. Hi, honey, we're home.
We're home.
Everybody's out of focus. What'd you do? You cannot blink. There we go. Now we're at the table.
Sorry, friends. We're eating dinner as we're broadcasting because we're hungry.
We got chocolate chip cookies and a brownie. How's that dinner?
I'm finishing my pizza,
Oh.
and I had a bowl of salad. See,
Oh, yeah, I got your salad right here.
I already had it, so don't give me shit.
I had 4 cookies, 1 brownie, and a salad
Salad.
There's what?
in under 10 minutes.
Okay, to
wow.
recap where we have been and where we're going. The party was beset upon by a whole bunch of zombies. Correct?
Yep.
And Mr. McKenna's character died over there. I'm going to need to kill her now.
Again?
No,
No,
the first
no.
one.
Again?
Well, yeah.
I hope I didn't die again.
Yeah. I don't know. The night is still young. He hasn't given
Could die
tribute
again.
to the DM.
I did.
What?
Abby brought brownies and just brought Coke Zero. So
Okay.
right now,
volunteer shirt.
Just did all the volunteer shirts. So Ezra kind of met with an untimely demise, but was
Oh,
brought back. She got better
She was resurrected.
by
God.
the SMR deity. Like, nope, you're going back. You
Too
got
early.
you put me in, coach. You weren't. It wasn't ready for you to go see the other side of the light.
Simply too early.
It was too early. You guys were successful in finding out where the zombies were coming from, and you happened to come upon it in the woods, even after Crash went the wrong way initially.
I didn't know.
He is
such
not a
thing.
ranger, so he's got to make sure that he lets his ranger lead.
You went
can
spectacularly in the wrong way.
okay.
Spectacularly in the wrong way.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
We all
obvious.
do.
And you came upon the old hermit's hut, and you realized that all the zombies were coming from that area. The necromancer did get away. You weren't able to defeat them. However, you did find a trapdoor leading into a dungeon.
And I yelled and alerted him we were there.
Yes.
Oh, good job.
Yep. So
Hello, bad guy! Let me tell you our grand plan.
Yeah, you see why we want to kill him?
Hello.
Surprise attack.
Every house we've come to so far, he kicks down the door.
Oh my god.
I attempted
He's
to
the
first
equivalent
at the
of
necromancer, but I
We were in the
bounced back
dungeon. We
and
get to a door. He's
bounced
just
off.
kicking it down and running in and shooting whatever's in there.
and that's where we left it.
Sort of.
No.
We met him.
We met, guys were in the dungeon, and you met what you find to be a warforge.
A what?
It's in
Think of a D&D version of an android.
So, magical being made of rocks.
No, wooden steel.
I see your map.
You were
Sounds
looking
like a
at
golem.
it. It's kind of a.
It's a living
It's on
wooden-
those lines, but it's not. Because I don't get a lot of golem resistance.
What?
I don't get golem resistances or anything like that.
Mm.
He's 6'5", about 310 pounds. You're looking at a very tall, powerfully built warforge
that's
whose surface is a polished charcoal gray with several silver and copper highlights and trim. His mechanical muscle is a burnished nickel color and it's only slightly lighter than the rest of him. He is armored in a set of scale mail armor and seems to be integrated into his very form. Perfectly round shield is slung across his back, and he bears a weather-beaten leather satchel that hangs from his shoulder, strapped across his chest, and rests on his hip.
Reminds me of the things from Flying Castle? Castle in the Sky.
Something like that.
Except those were ginormous. And completely made of rock. And vines.
I forgot how big this map has already got.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the same set of squares as you are right now. So each of these squares is 10 feet.
Yoki doki.
I think that's.
Do we have figures?
I don't know if they're up there somewhere.
Oh, I got my pants.
I haven't used it in a while. So, yeah, probably it has nothing.
One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Aha! Sus!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4.
What?
1, 2, 3.
Did I scare you, Jess?
6.
What have you done?
I need
Let me see.
once.
What are you doing? What is happening to you?
Mia,
Oh, you
what are you
did.
playing?
What?
What are you playing?
What do you mean?
What character are you playing?
I
saw the word boo.
Yeah.
Great.
What elf? She's a what elf?
She's a wood elf.
Yeah, she looks like
Wow. That is a very.
Quick question. Why is
Yes.
it
Because you're sitting there staring at her. She a weird.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna
I do crossed games because I used a picture of someone from a show that's making it.
Ain't no problem
You're
with
gonna
that.
finish up this one? No.
No, because you guys
Oh, yeah, we didn't see that.
it didn't go that way, so I'm finishing off what you guys have seen so far.
We went, oh,
And once we have a chance and we have all figures,
got the other.
I'm gonna dump you guys all right back in here because that's where we paused.
Yes.
What have I been doing?
You've
You've
just
been-
been
You've been in the
standing
back of the group telling
following.
them, "Lead follower, get the hell out of my
Was
way."
you a tiefling?
Yeah.
That was like the
Was any
loudest
of
word.
tiefling?
Make a decision.
I'm a halfling.
Because I was playing.
Yeah,
with
she's
you.
from Eva.
Yeah.
No, not
She loves us too.
She
I have zombie kneecaps.
Yeah, she
I
stole a zombie.
You
kneecap.
stole a. How do you even do
She
that?
literally
I
took out a
snapped
knife.
You just snatched the zombie kneecap.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you like just stand and take them from under his legs?
Yeah, we
Made
were
it
fighting him,
collapse?
and because I'm 2 feet tall, I just snatched his kneecaps.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Nice. So
She has very good reflexes and snatching
I'm also a
kneecaps
monk.
ability.
okay, the monk
Snatching kneecaps abilities.
Yes.
tiefling. That's you.
No,
Um.
that's Ozra. That you
No.
just put in.
That's me.
This is Crash. Okay. This is Azra. Looks like Azra.
I think so.
Azra is,
This is Jess.
yes, you got that correct.
Is this yours?
It's
No,
yours.
that's yours.
Whose is this?
I don't
Everett,
know,
this
but
is
mine
the-
was with McKenna.
That was there when we got here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't have any of those little boxes whatsoever.
No.
We don't have any of them.
Ah, none at all.
So Warforged for you.
Not a single one.
I've been
Oh, is that
trying
an
to find
archery
my animate figure from Sean's campaign.
Thing.
Yeah.
Can't English.
I know how you feel. I haven't been
Target.
able to-
Or Target. I was looking for Target.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
have
haven't
to
been
see
able
where
to
these
talk
are.
correctly all
Oh,
day.
where's my map?
I have ADHD. I can never talk correctly.
Okay.
We've only been mid conversation.
So you guys
Something else.
found yourself
correctly when I
in
was
a chamber that was falling apart, except for the what looks to be Iron Man, android, robot. You don't even know
What does
what's
its face look like?
I tried to shoot it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
tries to
Shoot
shoot
everything.
Did you like
everything.
say anything to her, or did you just like immediately?
No, like he
shoot?
entered the room and shot it,
Jesus Christ.
and then we walked towards it, and then it.
I thought it was gonna
He-
rise.
Is this
Like,
why you're trying to
no,
kill
like,
him?
Yeah, he
Before
was.
he kills you
He
in
barged
survival
in. We
of
like.
the
He didn't even like take any caution. We didn't even open the door. He just like barged in front of whoever was in
And
charge.
I was like,
When they tried to grab him, they failed. He barged into the room and then shot whatever was in there.
And the arrow bounced off of the iron over there.
It's okay, he didn't hurt me.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, wait. That's Curse
I
of Strahd.
tried
Yeah.
to, but
See,
I
Curse of
failed.
Strahd.
What's that?
Curse of Strahd.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
go back in and go to the hallway with.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. We did not get to the side.
I'm just putting it
God,
out.
this chair's
He's
so
putting it out there.
Okay, what do you have to say?
So we walk back out and go down to where,
Too much?
not the door, but
No,
we walk down
the
that
door.
hallway to see what's down at the end of it.
Which hallway? Down.
This one or this one?
The one you pointed to first.
That one?
That
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's...
Since you don't necessarily have to go through a door, you're coming back towards
Yeah.
this door.
Oh, okay. What is everyone gonna do?
I'm not sure. I was like, in here, to the house, but like, what if there's like a way out of it, right?
Technically, we are no longer under the house.
Yeah, we've been.
The house was like the
You were
first
under a
lot.
house?
We
Yeah.
were under.
We
We
found
were
a
under a
trap
hut,
door inside
but the hut was only like the span of like the first
Yeah.
6 squares back in the middle of the squirrel.
Yeah, and I
Did
alerted
you
him
say
that we
squirrel?
were
Yes, I'm sorry.
So, do
Squirrel.
you want to move into another hall?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing left in the room. I mean, unless we search the room and
Unless
try
we're
and
gonna
find
have a
something
sleep
there.
Or searched, so you didn't find anything in there.
What do you want to do?
Other
Beth? Do you
than-
want to go through one of
His
the halls?
character.
Okay, which hall are we gonna go to?
Wait, are you still in the middle of the room with the the I almost called it water forge?
Yeah,
War
we
forge.
left off questioning him.
You were you talking
We're
about?
looking-
Yeah, we talked to him.
What did he say?
He
We
was
wanna go
a
that
knight
one or
of the
that
king
one?
of
Something tells me to go that
lands,
way.
This
and
way?
then he somehow lost most of his memories of how he got here.
Are you bringing him with you, or is he just
Yeah.
gonna chill there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So do we want to go in
Would
this
be great
hallway
work
right
if you don't
here?
bring
Hallway
me.
number what?
Or hallway number 2.
I vote for
Yeah, I was like,
hallway
you're just
number 1
leaving him in
because
there?
we should know what's there before we go into the other door.
Oh.
No, we looked in the room. We haven't
Wouldn't it
looked
be
in that hall yet.
unconventional
You,
to go back
you were
there?
able to see up there, but you know that there's something else further up now.
Okay.
Yeah, we should go
I
down
think we
that
should go
hallway
through
because
hallway
why
number
would we
1.
go to the door? Why should we go to the?
Hallway number 1?
Hallway number 1.
Okay.
Who's leading?
Me. I think it was
Don't let
I'll
me
go
lead.
third.
Oh, this is better. Well, that's nice. Oh, wait.
Don't let me lead. So we'll probably just walk into a wall.
No. And then attack it.
Yes. I'm be like the wall assaulted me first.
It assaulted me first.
And
I can
then
hear you trying to justify that. All right. Well, in lieu of me not being able to find an appropriate figure, I'm just going to borrow one of Sean's. You just have to suspend some.
Oh, that cut is flipping people off. What does it say?
Oh, I am 21 plus 1.
Ah.
That was from my son Tyler.
Is
first.
that the one?
Yes.
Nice.
I like her sense of humor. It's properly worked.
Yes.
going down.
And then it goes out.
How many squares?
It goes 5 this way, 2 up, 5 back, 7 up. Not to be confused with the drink.
In lieu of anything actually, appropriate, I'm going to use that one for now. Use Sean's priest.
Is that headless?
No, he's got a helmet on.
It's just very well armored.
Ah.
I don't see a head at all.
And then
Yeah, he looks like it looks like they're.
It looks like he's an undead
Oh,
soldier
there's a
that's
circle.
missing a head.
It just looks like the headless horse. Without a horse.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We were by 2.
One of the rectangles is 2 away from the
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Just put 2 rectangles in there. You guys are not really cartographers, so therefore you're just doing a rough sketch of what that is. And this is me talking from it that has to have all the straight lines whatsoever and everything in its place.
Yeah.
You're now wiggle lines.
No circles and no caverns. I'm gonna suck when you guys have to go downstairs.
Why does
'Cause
this
it's all
sketch
cat-
kind
How many
of look like
floors
a
does this building
outline of a
have?
bar?
We're going down.
Well, you
Find out soon enough.
That's accurate. You're not accurate.
All right. So
okay, so you're coming up.
it's Elsa, Azra, Doris, Clementine, Crash, and yet to be discovered,
Yes,
I have a name, but yeah,
yet to be
I
discovered.
don't know where I am.
and Gideon.
Gideon, Jason Gideon.
I hated his
I actually-
character.
I don't like him. He's better than Rossi. Rossi's boring.
I
The,
like
the character, my character's kind of a tribute to a friend of mine from college who was a great artist. And he did I don't know if you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man picture, or the outline of the guy with the, his arms out and arms up kind of a thing. There's this whole.
Are you talking about the
It's-
human?
Yeah, it's a drawing. It's a drawing, and I'll show it to you.
The human?
But he had done one with a robot. This was back in the
Like
1990s.
created one with a robot?
Well, he drew a painting of it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
so
cool.
like the autonomy.
So instead of an anatomically correct human, it's an anatomically set up. It's a humanoid robot,
That's cool.
and he had named it Gideon.
Hmm.
And so that's kind of been in my head.
Did he
So
name it after Criminal Minds, or did you just name it Gideon?
Criminal Minds didn't exist when he drew it.
Really?
Yeah, Criminal Minds
old
is
is
not that old of a show. This was
That's
back
true.
in the
It's only
1990s when we were in college.
15 seasons.
No, it's 13.
Yeah.
So
So
2000.
you're
So
all
2008.
older than Criminal Minds.
Wait,
Yes.
let me check.
No.
It's
Netflix.
13 seasons. We're watching it.
No,
Okay.
no, on Netflix they don't have all of it.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of it's also on Hulu. So there's
Oh, that's
more than
weird. Good thing we're Hulu.
Okay.
Right?
You come upon what looks to be a room, and it looks kind of eerie. The floor is covered with a carpet of tufted molds that extends to all the walls and even onto parts of the ceiling, obscuring any rock surface. The molds appear in a rainbow assortment of colors, and they are mixed in their appearance, with splotches, clumps, swirls, and patches presenting a nightmarish combination of clashing colors. This indeed is a fuzzy fairyland of the most forbidding sort, although beautiful in its own mysterious way. It has a north section and a south, a north arm and a west arm. Azra, roll a perception check.
I got 5.
5.
Yeah.
Crash, you're behind her, so you can roll a perception check.
Okay, perception is
Down in your big list of stuff.
do a 20 and then add whatever is on it.
Roll that
4.
again. It was
Wow.
18.
18.
Would you have advantage?
You think that you see something
I instantly assault it.
that
Oh, God.
that's
God.
not.
No.
Well, let me finish. That it looks to be
Inanimate.
like humanoidish shape,
I immediately
not
Let her
necessarily
finish first.
moving.
Before turn into
You
a
don't
murder
see
hobo.
anything
Into what?
moving
Murder hobo.
on that part of the room.
Can I immediately assault it? Hold him back.
Well, you wouldn't be able to immediately assault it because you would have to get past Azra,
I'll
and
walk
Azra
past
would
her.
probably
All right,
not let that
everybody
happen.
relax.
Azra would probably try to figure out what the heck you're doing.
I'm gonna alert the rest of the team that I see something in the room.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to start unlimbering your bow and start walking forward before you've even identified the threat.
Can you tell us what you see?
He just said that he's informing the party that you saw
Who
something.
is standing behind me at the moment?
Elsa.
Okay.
And Doris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to stop him.
Yeah, I don't have to
Gideon
know
sees
that.
this happening and turns, looks over his shoulder. His designation, idiot, is very impetuous.
Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot to tell you. Gideon thinks that Everett's name is Idiot.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god, because they called him
Not-
idiot.
Idiot.
Well, it's because
Did someone call him idiot?
yes,
And he just
he goes
assumed that.
that's, and they were like, I'm going around the room trying to get everybody's designation, their names,
And then,
and
like,
I can't
don't
remember
worry
who it was.
about him. He's
Don't
just
worry about
an
it. He's an
idiot.
idiot. Very well, idiot. And so just locked in. His name's
love
Idiot.
that.
Very well.
I'm going to
So
remove your circuit board
All right.
and be like, no, my
Oh,
name
there's
is
circuit
not
boards.
Idiot.
Do circuit boards
I don't know. I'm gonna. No, it's just
Kind of
like.
like a bioneural kind of
Okay, I'm gonna
organic,
rip
what's
out
your
his
dex?
mechanical
nerves.
magic
13.
thing.
I'm
He's
gonna
just
rip out the
got a
nerves
magic
and be
soul.
like, my name is not Idiot. It's Crack.
What's your dex?
If you actually
I
describe what you would
would
do
read a book.
to him, to his face, you
Dexterity.
would look down,
It's 10.
you see his eyes blink once, and you say, you are welcome to try.
Ariana, what's your dexterity?
I feel
My
assaulted.
dexterity is 4.
You were vaguely
Oh
threatened.
no.
Big number.
No.
Big number.
These,
Yes.
if
I
this is how he
correct
wants to. If
Just
that's how he wants to
the big
make
number.
his point
A
emphatically.
bigger number.
He is-
A bigger number.
He's perfectly willing to.
Big box
You
number.
may test that assumption at your convenience.
Abby, what's your
Is it
assumption?
possible to take back my words?
What's your wisdom?
All right,
What's your
let's hear
wisdom?
what's going on.
My wisdom 14.
See, until the end of the last session, I was. the
Each one
DM.
of you guys roll a d20.
What?
Till the last session, I was the DM, and then I'm sort of.
Oh, so you're actually not anymore?
Nope.
You're like just actually.
Tanya and I are going to hand off
I love it.
DMing throughout the course of the campaign.
Are you both gonna
Okay.
be Gideon?
No, I'll. At one point, we'll park Gideon, and she'll probably just kind of putz around in the background. She may
Everett,
get to
what's
play
your dexterity?
My dexterity is 20 with the bonus.
No.
No.
With
Just
that
what the
bonus.
big
17.
17. What's your wisdom?
Wisdom is 10.
10.
Okay.
So the
Get-
two of us
Chris?
will be handing off back and forth. What do you need?
Dexterity.
Just
Dexterity
making
is
new
12.
characters?
All right. Ariana, you have heard Crash acknowledge that he saw something up there, and you're at the back of the party. What would you like to do? These are 10-foot squares.
Okay.
So walking up there is an option. You have plenty of room to do it.
I
Considering this table's only 6 feet, so it's 10 feet. It's like add another
4 feet.
Exactly.
Okay.
We'll play.
I'm gonna say excuse me and walk past Elsa and Gideon and go up to the meat fighter.
She's very polite, therefore getting
Clementine, what's your name?
Okay, that gives you 30 feet of.
Yes.
So you could do a double move, which would move you an additional 30 feet, or another 3 squares, or you can
Oh.
stop there and do something.
I'll walk up to Crash.
Hello.
In
you
front
just,
of
like,
Crash.
Restrain him.
But
Yes,
being
you're
rid
risky.
of me lowers my ability to shoot the object.
I think that's right.
And then
Well, I do not
try
accept
to see
I'll work
past
with
Azura.
Here's the thing.
Okay,
If
pers-
your heads keep shooting, during the party, you
Search
stop
check.
this. Okay, I'll
And
see
that's
what it is.
20.
Then
it.
shoot.
There's
Is there
a good idea.
search and
Did anyone heal you?
I don't
or
know.
is it perception still?
He actually didn't. damage
Perception
me.
still.
Did he even miss?
Yeah, he missed. My AC is like a 19,
Oh,
and he rolled a
what?
17, so it's skidding right across
You
me.
did 19.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this
17.
boy's a tank.
Or forged with armor.
You don't add anything to it.
No.
Okay. You concur that you think it truly is the shape of a humanoid body that's not moving currently.
So it's probably unconscious.
Abby.
Down to 2.
I'm gonna just go in between everybody's legs and get up up there.
You move what? 30 or 40?
She moves 35, I think.
Oh.
is what she said.
25.
25.
25, that's right. She'll catch up if she levels up in 1.
So that's your one partial move.
Can I just like look everywhere around where the
Mhm.
humanoid thing is?
Perception check.
18.
Okay. Yep. You definitely agree, and you see various patches and clumps of like mushrooms and fungi all throughout this area, all in their different colors. There's purple and pink and some brown stuff and some white stuff, some red, blue, all that type of stuff in there.
Okay.
Do I have a turn coming up, or
Yep.
am I waiting on something?
I think.
I'm going down
Okay, thank
the
you.
dexterity.
Are you guys
check.
in-
Yep.
Yep.
Everett.
Okay, yes.
Now you've got 3 people in front of you.
I would like to please move around them, put my bow behind my back, walk up to the figure, and check if they're dead or alive.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's at the edge. Just start stepping into the room.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You would make it to there with your double move
Okay.
because these are 10-foot squares. So I was counting them out. So you from there you can see what looks to be like some black boots, probably a black leather armorish type thing. Probably some like a scimitar or a rapier or some daggers somewhere in the vicinity. I don't know what you use.
Wait, hold on.
He does have a propensity of shooting NPCs before they become PCs.
Right. So that's what happens.
Wait, hold up.
She had a whole character.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
I didn't try and shoot you.
Oh, it's,
You were planning on.
okay, so it's blue. I couldn't tell from over the like blue, black. You can't tell. It's shadowy.
Yeah, I
shadowy.
mean, from far away, but I can't tell the difference.
You see Bo laying on the ground near the figure.
I would like to call out to it to see if it's awake or not.
Okay, that's free action.
I would yell as loud as I possibly can.
No response right now.
Okay, so
But
it's probably
conscious?
like yell. It's like, wow.
Yeah, you're like, wait,
There's a point where you start doing
he
too
didn't
much.
shoot something? Okay,
Yeah.
Jessica.
You move to the next group and see
It's
what
like
they're
you're around for 6 seconds. So keep that in your mind how much you can do it after 6 seconds.
You're like,
Now,
what's going on?
We're watching an inanimate
Coca-Cola,
figure
I'm pretty
and
sure you can roll it up.
an
Yeah.
idiot approaching it.
That's
Called out, but there was nothing. No sound.
I mean, even
Or no
though
response.
it's yours, but I'm still
Then again, I don't think many people want
I-
to respond.
Anything else? You can do another move.
What does it?
Coke,
Um,
coffee,
Oh.
Do a nature check.
Oh, I do like the way you think. Though. That's hilarious.
So roll your 20 and do plus.
Your mind is twisted. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like
We're
it's
gonna have fun.
not quite set, so re-roll it. Because it was tipped.
I'm essentially a tank. You're essentially a
So,
DPS that looks for chinks in the armor.
You
I just like
know that
We noticed.
some of the fungus in there are poisonous, but some of them could also provide nourishment in for the day. Some possibly have some healing capabilities. So
Oh.
that's what you can see in there.
is that the fungus you're talking about?
Yes, that you're
Mhm.
wading through right now.
Yeah.
Picking up
Yeah,
at
so
random.
you're walking on poison, probably poison.
You
Yeah.
are walking through a minefield at the moment. You're
Yeah.
not sure if
Oh,
you actually set it
Lord.
off or not.
Since you've gone
I'm
through,
not sure.
roll saving throw for Constitution.
Alright.
to be careful.
Yes.
You're going to add that plus 3. So whatever you roll plus 3.
15.
Okay. You're like of the spores and stuff that you have picked
Mhm.
up.
And be disgusting.
Chris.
Okay, I will double move forward. I can move 30. As I'm passing through the party, I will say fungus. The fungus could be contaminant. I do not need to breathe. I will go forward and assess the problem.
Wow, that's convenient.
It is.
Yeah, he's poisoned. He's wooden.
Wait, can you just like
Wood
walk
metal.
underwater then and just like
Yeah.
like Crowley just walk up from the
Absolutely.
bottom of the ocean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's like
The joints will really suck when they rust. He'll be oil can.
It's okay. I have cantrips for that. Anyway, I'm going to pass through, and I will tell the rest of the party, aside from the impetuous one ahead of me, to stay put for a moment.
Okay. McKenna?
You should probably stay put too before it kicks up more spores.
And he's already pulling the shield off and strapping it to his left arm and just kind of going through as if he's getting ready to be attacked.
Can I fall behind Gideon as he's going in?
Didn't you tell you to stay put?
Yeah. You can.
Doesn't necessarily mean she has to
I'm gonna tell him when
listen.
to stay put. I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, she doesn't have to listen.
Listen, I'll be behind someone. I'm fine.
He's in his
Just
head right
walking
now.
back.
He has met a group of adventurers and he hasn't figured out who the leader is yet. He's
that's
between.
me.
He's between. I can't even say your name at the moment.
Azra.
Azra.
Just
Azra
call
and
me
Doris.
Asthma. It's fine.
Azra, yeah.
That's what I said enough time ago.
Right now, as far as being concerned, it's between Azra and Doris. And he knows that that idiot is definitely not on the list in the upper 5 quarters of the senior staff.
I'm offended.
Good. I'm
Good.
pleased to meet you, offended. It's like, what? Idiot offended. It's a very
My
strange surname.
Idiot
My
offended.
designation
Sir Idiot
is
offended.
Crash.
Okay,
Can
we're
you
back
please
to the
call me
top.
Crash?
Other than tucking in behind Gideon, do you want to do
His
anything
arms
else?
have rewritten
No.
software.
Ariana.
Once something is locked
Doris.
in, it kind of sticks.
I'm
Just literally got a mind of
going
metal
to go
rock.
to the
No,
edge.
there's
Oh,
somewhere
There's
back there.
magic in there somewhere.
but I'm not gonna go in the room.
That's fine.
But
You're
I'm
still in the hallway.
Yes, I'm still in the hallway.
You're scoping out the room.
I'm scoping out the room,
A lot of them
and
will
I
have
want
a crystal
to turn to
So is that
Azra
that is
they're
essentially
right
it's been
here?
I mean,
infused
it's
with
kind of
When we
magic.
do it,
So it's like
It's
they're
magic
right
crystal
in
brain.
Yeah.
If you like destroy the crystal,
I was
they,
just
like,
about
stop
to say
working,
maybe
just,
we
like,
should.
And maybe
So then
you
come in
kind
handy
of-
later.
But can we have
Instinctive.
Gideon do it? Because
Wait,
because
okay.
it can't breathe. Doesn't need to breathe.
And the DM
Yeah,
destroy
but we
all
should.
the
If you're gonna do
How
that,
do
you
you,
should probably
like-
ask Jesse to
kill
Ed-
You know, so
lords.
Hey,
Yeah,
Elsa,
Elsa, she
Elsa, to identify which
That'd
of
be
these
considerably
are-
difficult considering
Hey,
it's got
Elsa, back there.
19.
You can have
Can you come
Do you just like
forward and
erase,
tell us which
like,
stuff
the
can heal
disintegration
and
zone, like
whatnot, so we
erase
can harvest
later?
and have it?
Shove them into a pool of water. Like I'm
your,
rusty.
your turn
Yeah.
to move. Yeah.
Yeah,
Make
if you've
Musty
got a few
then
years to
Okay.
spare.
Yeah, I'm done.
Abby.
Oh my god. They
Um,
make Musty and stay cool.
I'm gonna just
Was that
go
actually
forward
weakening?
like 10 feet and
Yeah,
just like
okay,
hang out there with everybody else, looking around because
It makes sense if they
I don't
got
want to
rusty.
be
Ball
Got
formation.
and
Woo!
just,
Or lightning bolt. One or the other.
I just don't want to get poisoned like
Mia, will you roll me a d6, please?
someone.
Yeah.
The Monopoly dice.
The what?
The one that
Regular
looks
die.
like a Monopoly
Square.
The
dice.
traditional.
The square one.
Oh, I knew that. 3.
Other than that, nothing?
No.
Everett?
Okie dokie. I'm gonna yell back and be like, this stuff's making me cough. Be careful.
We knew that. Thank you.
But I'm gonna carefully walk forward because I don't want to be coughing anymore. I'm gonna
don't
walk
wanna-
forward.
I'm gonna walk further
Die.
into the room because I don't want to cough anymore.
Oh my god. You know what's a great idea? You could just leave the room.
I'm gonna
you
go. I'm
always
gonna go up to the thing. And,
Instead of kicking, so what you're saying is you're going
No, that's him.
slowly now, so that you're not kicking up a whole bunch of.
yeah.
I am unconscious.
Okay. I'm gonna like poke it with my bow. And be like, "Is it alive?"
Oh my god.
Make a
Pumpkin.
perception check.
Perception.
I'm very sorry that just
Natural
this is
20.
just your
22.
character's
Prodding.
introduction to our team.
Just
Somebody
prodded.
poking you with a ball.
Poking it.
This is the second person to join the party that Crash has tried to poke with a stick.
No, he tried to
This is
shoot
now
you with
official.
an
This
arrow.
one, he's like,
This is now the official greeting method of the party for new people. Crash will now walk up to you and poke you
well,
with
at
a
least
stick.
when he's poking with the edge of his bow instead of whatever.
Shooting?
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
At least I'm not attempting to murder
Alright.
them.
So you
Yes.
go to poke it and you kind of move its foot, and then the foot moves back, and you hear like a groan.
I'm gonna wake it up.
Yes, yes, let's take the polymorphed dragon
Roll a
I'm
d20.
and piss it off.
Me? But, that's
gonna hit it over the head with my bow.
wow, I got another 3. I'm cursed with 3s.
Yeah, you're
Very
trying-
unconscious.
Yeah,
I'm very
You
unconscious.
hit it over the head with the bow.
You're-
if you do that, you
probably
see the
kill
person
her.
breathing.
You wouldn't be able to tell if my head was bleeding because my hair is red.
You can tell the person's breathing, but it didn't wake up when you tried to
It's
wake
not
this
gonna be
person up.
breathing so much.
Alive, but very much not conscious.
Jess.
I'm gonna see what plans are and help people.
Okay.
And which ones for someone not to step on.
Well, that
You don't have to
Wakes up
inform
and
them
immediately
what
coughs from his
yeah.
clothes.
You know,
it's going to
Wakes up
be
and
where
immediately falls back.
walking is going to release spores no matter what. It's a matter of if you go and harvest anything and ingest it.
Can I just eat the fungus off the walls?
no, because some of it is
roll a
poisonous.
d6.
You know, when I first met you, I knew you were going to be
One.
positive.
This round, looking
I
at
watched the
anything
DM
that
run. He's the equivalent of one
the
of the
purple
characters.
toadstools, you know, are actually poisonous. So either you make a saving throw, or you're going to be taking some poison damage.
I really did eat the purple one.
That's what you're able to notice.
Don't
this
eat
round.
anything that's vibrantly colored. That's usually a
Chris.
sign that it's going to kill you.
I will continue forward until I have reached that spot.
50.
Okay. So with the double move, I can be up there.
Mhm.
Okay. And I have no further action at this
No,
time.
you can at least scan, and you
I
have
will-
like a free action to
I
talk.
will
You can
assess.
scan. Or just like
Like
Yes.
visual, like
He's he's looking around. He's using his own perception skills.
Next time I'm gonna
I don't have any like sensors or advanced magical.
you know, like you
sight.
come into the room and you like scan the room
Yeah,
to see what it looks like. That's what I meant for scan.
Eventually, I will because I'm an artificer.
to wake you up next time. I'm just gonna suplex you.
you know what?
Okay, McKenna.
All right.
Yes.
So I will get up there and I will put a hand out to Crash and say,
Stop
You should-
smacking
Stop
me.
hitting it in the head.
you should withdraw from the room before you become ill.
Yeah, no.
Die.
My turn.
I'm gonna end up hitting you over the head too hard and you're just gonna die.
You wouldn't see blood too, though.
Well, not unless it was
Hmm.
down.
That's true, unless it got like down in the face. But if it was just on the head, you could see it. Probably.
I probably ended up breaking your nose at some point.
Please don't.
Can I move up where Gideon and Kurash is?
Crash.
Kurash. Kurash.
AKA hit somebody.
Yeah, that's
over the head
45,
with a bow and shoot them.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, Crash is a pretty appropriate name.
Con save.
At least I'm not
Constitution
stabbing
save.
with my sword.
Yeah, I don't think I'd wake up from that.
You said Constitution.
Mhm.
Probably be dead.
Up in the
I'd
little
I'd hit you over
boxes.
the head with my sword, but not on the sharp
I was
side.
like, you could hit it in the
So
hill.
you
that
keep
would.
going.
You probably
Up
have
right
brain
there.
damage.
Where you're. Nope. Go down.
I mean, I probably
Oh,
do have
there it
brain
is.
damage.
20.
Okay, you're good.
Let's just
Yeah,
say
Some of the spores
Everything.
come up and try to obscure your vision for
Yes,
a
once
couple
I see
seconds,
something,
but it doesn't
I just
seem to.
immediately start hitting
You're
it.
like,
Nice.
I'm changing
Ariana.
my
Yes,
backstory.
ma'am.
I was beaten as a child. and now I have PTSD.
you have nature also, right?
Yes, I do.
Roll a nature check.
The-
Roll the d20 and add whatever your nature bonus is. That will be in the big box that I think I highlighted. Did I highlight that
But I
box?
mean, it's probably true.
No, I highlighted the attack box.
15.
15. Roll a d6. Okay, you looking in there, notice that there's some pink puffball type mushrooms
Okay.
that
That's
you're looking
creepy.
at. Those ones you know are tasty. Those ones
But are they poisonous?
those ones that you know that you've been able to use them and eat them out in the woods, and you don't have to eat anything else for that day.
What if you mix them with poison?
Can I harvest?
That would
that?
make it poisonous.
Probably next round.
Unless it was like a cancel out, but
Everett,
I highly
Yes.
doubt it.
your turn.
I'm gonna smack him and be like, "Wake up!"
At least with your
But
hand
I'm not
this
gonna
time.
hit him with the my
Oh, sorry, Abby. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, we know what you're gonna do. Thank you, Abby.
Okay. I'm gonna go like cautious step like one square in and then turn to just like
That way or this way?
this way to just see what's over there.
And
Will Everett ever listen?
let's see.
Not likely.
Better not tell you now.
Try it again with the purple one.
Well, you know, you can't handle it.
Oh,
You
no.
see
Wait, is
what
it
looks
like-
to be
You've got to be shitting.
disintegrated
What?
No, that's
fountain
response.
that would have been in the corner.
So it's
A
probably
stone
better.
fountain
Yeah, that's
that
a no,
would have,
I'd
and it's
assume.
starting to
Can I
crumble.
approach it to see what's in it?
Roll a perception check.
What's that be doing?
Perception.
17.
17. There's some fungus growing in it.
Okay.
With whatever water that might have been left in there. Now that you guys are closer, those are two sunken pits into the floor,
So the thing
They're,
that she's laying next to.
10 feet wide by 20 feet in length.
What, this or this?
Both.
Both.
So
They're
you're
both.
laying next to something we can push you into and it potentially kill you.
That's encouraging.
Okay, so Everett, you said you were going to try to wake them up.
Yes.
D20.
Okay, cool. Maybe this time it won't be a 3. 12.
Okay. You're starting to
Come true.
come to a little bit. You know, like,
You're flashing your eyelids. But
what is your dexterity?
Come on. +3.
What's the big number?
16.
6. Oh, perfect.
What is she above me?
Yes.
No, right in between.
Right, and you starting to come to. You're next.
What?
You're next.
Oh. Do I have any context of why I'm here?
You knew that there was a dungeon, and that you were coming in to check things out because you knew that there was Rogan the Fearless and Zelagar the Unknown, legendary names. They were a fighter and a wizard,
So
if you can recall. So you were kind of coming in to look for their hideaway to a place called Q.
Q? Just the
Q.
letter Q.
Well, that's what it but you've heard it referred to as Quas Quentin or Q.
Wait, what are they legendary?
Oh, adventures and having treasure and things like that.
Is good guys or is bad guys?
You don't know. You didn't hear any of those stories. You were chasing zombies. And you landed in a different way.
Okay.
And you came in a different way than they did.
And I just. Oh.
What's that?
Yeah, you had been wandering around and stumbled into this room, and you're like, oh, what? And you kind
Fell
of
unconscious to the mushrooms?
Yeah,
So
you were investigating something along here and inadvertently inhaled some of the brown fungus, and it knocked you out for a
You
while.
came down here looking for treasure, and treasure found you.
Yes.
AKA being unconscious in the middle of the room next to a pit that could
True.
potentially knock
Yeah.
you down and
I
kill you.
doubt you've been down here as long as I have.
You
I just never found you because I passed out.
That's it.
you hadn't gotten down that far. You had come down around this way and came in through this door.
And just went straight.
Went straight. You're
Down
like, oh,
the
I'm gonna go straight.
And your adventure ended.
Yeah, but you fell
It
unconscious
stalled.
next to a pit
It's
that could kill you.
it stalled.
Didn't end. She didn't die.
So you kind of like come to and you're opening your eyes and
There's like a golem over here, a person who's been attacking. Am I aware that he was just like
no, you
hitting my
see
head?
no, it was more like your feet. He didn't say that he moved up towards your head. He said I was just poking him with my bow.
I said I was hitting her over the head.
So I have a pain in my head that wasn't there before.
Well, you probably have the pain in your head when you fell
From
to
the-
the stone
Yeah,
ground.
that's true.
Yeah.
She woke me up.
That's our story, and we're
Yes,
sticking to it.
Yes, she
How?
Okay.
So you have a couple people. Think of, have you seen the end of the first Avengers movie?
Mhm.
Where Loki is laying on the ground and
Can I have
all
that drink
the,
now?
all the Avengers are looking.
Yeah.
Because like, can I have that drink now?
Yeah.
So that's
It's
kind
all
of
the
what
same
you
to you.
see.
It's all the same to you. Are we going with?
You
Are we
got the
going with that? I
aggressive
know
one
you or
that
not.
hits him.
No, you don't
basically
know that
knowing
yet.
that he
Okay,
is
cool.
thoroughly whooped about it. Everything hurts. That's
Everything
God.
pretty much hurts on her too.
So you mean
There's
you
a
mean
her,
the
right?
aggressive and stupid.
What?
one.
Her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could have made the non-binary, but I didn't.
Okay, so you are coming to then? Is that what's
Yes.
happening?
Mhm.
So wait, is this Azra?
Yeah,
Or someone
Ezra's,
else? Okay,
Ezra's the white in the white figure unpainted, and then the big fella is Gideon, and then the guy
Yeah,
with
so
the
you're
bow is-
starting to sit up and like
Yeah.
things are a little fuzzy. You see
What is this again? What is
Up-
in it?
up-
A pit.
Just a
more
pit?
mushrooms.
Just like a dark pit.
like more
A pit
mushrooms.
that you
A
could
foot
have fell
deep.
into and
Yeah.
died.
It is probably like 2 feet deep.
I probably look up and just be like really confused looking. Like, wait, did you swear on this?
What?
You can swear.
Okay, I'd probably just be like, who the hell are you?
Yeah, like I'm an idiot that
Okay,
smashed.
hold on, not your turn.
Yep.
Jess.
Wait for your turns.
I'm just gonna sit back and scream random facts. Otherwise, I shouldn't be over there.
Okay.
Okay, so there's
Roll
like a
another
person
D6.
screaming over there, and so I'm now aware that there are more people in this room.
So if
Three.
you keep
Wait,
talking
you
over each
plus-
other,
Oh,
it's really
nothing.
No, 3.
really,
You
so we say
are
that's
identifying,
good.
looking at the brown ones that kind of look like staggered shelves. Those fungus. Yeah, don't touch those whatsoever. Those will knock somebody out for a while.
Everett, touch him.
Touch him.
Okay.
Touch him.
Can we even keep the information away from him? Wait, can I have got up and like backed up a little bit away
Yeah,
from
you
them?
could
Because I'd
scooch back a little
probably
bit.
like scooch back and be
Mhm.
like,
You're like
just
Trying to
placing
get-
a little
get some
distance,
distance,
to
yep.
be like, hold on, I need to assess this.
and you're so I'm just
You're
gonna
not
put your character
so
like that.
close.
That you're sitting up trying to.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Make sure my bow isn't broken.
Where are my weapons?
Chris.
I will very cautiously step forward and hold a hand out to this new person here and offer to help stand up. What the hell's going on here was said, so his reply is, you have seemed to have fallen into a trapped area and succumbed to poisonous air. Come with us if you want to live.
And that's pretty.
I get the line. I hit the Terminator line. Come on.
Come with me if you want to live.
Well, I mean, Crash still has a possibility of shooting you anyway.
I mean, if you want to live or maybe die.
No, he's just and when he steps in to hold his hand out to you, he kind of like muzzles, gets in front of Crash just a little bit, kind of like puts his left arm kind of in front there, just blocking him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a shield right here.
I can't shoot him now.
No,
Yeah, that's the whole reason why.
Next time he
Tanya, I'm
tries to
holding
pay
my
attention.
full action. That if Crash tries to step past me, I'm just going to fold the arm out.
Yes.
I'm not going to try and hit him or hurt him. I'm just going to prevent his stepping
Shield
forward.
block. Okay.
Just knock me in
McKenna.
Yes.
While that is an attractive thought, it's not actually my primary thought. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Can I ask?
I don't know. Can you?
That's super line.
You know what?
You've been trying to say that all day.
This state what you want to ask or say, and we'll let you know if it goes through or not.
I'll ask mysterious person if they have any sort of wounds that they know of. Do you have any wounds?
Do I? I don't know.
You're doing a quick assessment. No, you think you've got like a pounding headache from inhaling some of the
And
brown,
also getting my face.
some of the
punched
brown fungus,
with a bow.
and when you slump to the ground, you kind of like knock your head. But injury-wise, no, you're not.
Yeah, so I still have my head cocked to the side and seem like, no.
You're like, oh, 10,000 years.
This is gonna be such a crooked. Yeah, I'd probably like
Yeah.
hold my head a little bit, like still to the side, and just be like, no.
And like glancing over, you just see them going like this. But other than that, no, you don't see any visible injuries.
Okay.
You totally didn't do anything.
Yeah, I didn't get injured by Crash over here at all. Assaulted while unconscious.
I don't know what else to do. So
Not during V2, you woman. Jesus.
This is exactly what I thought too.
I want to back that up.
Nothing else?
I'll ask what their name is. Like, what's your name, mysterious person?
Answer.
I would say you first.
Oh,
Flipping the tables. Oh. My name's Ezra.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you okay?
Is
Is that your
there
name?
a little locking mechanism underneath that chair so it doesn't tip back?
I don't know. I don't really care.
Other side.
It just keeps scaring me.
Well, I don't want you to be scared over there and like hit your head on the concrete for real.
It's too far away.
I don't know. Looking at them, how are you? What are you dressed as? Dressed like?
Hold, please.
And
Can't remember what it was.
Isn't she like a
Wait, do I know anything about Warforges?
roll an intelligence check.
It's entirely possible that she's heard.
My only defining
What?
characteristic right
Roll a
now
d-
Yeah, I
is
grew up in a Wood Elf Kingdom with a
Uh,
dragon.
There.
And I'm very defensive of dragons.
but you have
So
armor
for
on,
Fenrin, I will
Yeah.
probably try to stop
So-
I just didn't add
That
it.
that's probably underneath
What-
your
This is trying to
armor.
kill us first.
What dice?
You're going to roll a
You roll the
d20,
big
Cool.
big
and you're
roll.
going to add your intelligence bonus.
Do I also have to roll a d20?
Oh my god.
You're just describing what you look like.
Yeah, I do not.
Tanya,
I know
she has
nothing
no
about
clue.
them. I
No
have
clue.
I have never ever seen one or
Yes.
heard of it before ever.
Yeah, she I think she rolled another 3.
No,
No, I got a 1 and
Oh,
I added
you're like-
a 1, so I got a 2.
What
is that? Two.
No idea.
No idea.
You're like
well, as far as you can tell, it's a guy in a suit.
And
You know,
yeah,
it looks like a walking
Do
suit
you
of armor.
look? Does your face look like a human face?
Here, I'll show you.
it looks
Yeah, I
like
would just-
I'll come up with a picture.
Because if you look
You've
like a rock, I'd
seen
be
a
intrigued. But
set
if you don't,
of
then I'd probably
armor,
be like,
right,
"Hmm."
with the helmet and stuff. A set of metal armor that knights would wear.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
That's what he looks like.
Ari.
Think of this, but with some like other clothes and accoutrement.
Oh, okay. But I can see his face, right?
You know what?
Yeah. So it's got like a wooden like.
Yeah, that's basically
much.
his face.
So it's like wooden skin, but like armored with
Mhm.
metal.
So just what are you wearing and what does she see?
I'm wearing chainmail armor, and I have like long, dark blue hair.
Oh, this is a much
Okay.
better picture. That's definitely.
And what
Oh,
weapon
that's
do you have on your belt? I'm
Oh,
assuming you
yeah,
don't have it out right
I have
now.
a mace.
Well, he,
Can you
he's,
see
he's,
a
he's
mace?
carrying a hand axe. not a
Okay.
spear.
I'm intrigued by this creature over here, so I haven't like moved yet, but I'd take its hand after she told me her name, and like I'd take its hand and I'd say I'm Eritrea.
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 When he grips your hand, you can tell that there's probably some hand strength there, but he grips your hand in return very gently,
That's adorable.
and then just lifts you up, and you don't have to flex your. He's just pulling you up here.
I was like, okay.
Ariana.
Yes.
Are you still looking to see what else you can harvest?
Eritrea.
Or do you want to go in and harvest those pink puffballs?
Also not original. All of the things are
Okay.
based on other things. Uh,
As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Roll a d6.
Shannara.
That's why I thought
Yeah.
something familiar.
Yeah, and the character is from
Six.
Dragon Prince. I
You
took
were able
2
to
pictures
find,
and put them together
um,
and then edited it.
6 pink puffballs that
Oh,
are
the
still
dragon
pretty much intact that have
Yeah,
not
they're
been
making a tabletop game. I really want to play it.
stomped on.
I want the wood elf, the moon
they'll be
shadow
good
elf
for-
blades that like eating.
For
Oh, like
24 hours.
Yeah, they turn
And
into
then they'll
things and they
start
can also be
to
a
wilt
boat.
and
The
things like
dark
that.
elf use when. Can I?
They're not
while I'm
dark elves, it's not
harvesting,
Skyrim.
can I also talk to them?
Moon shadow.
Who the hell is that?
Me. Avatar last year. Remember World of Fantasy.
That's all I shout.
This was a
Nice.
bookshelf.
You hear from the other end,
I
who
love
the hell is
Dragon
that?
Who said that?
I'm getting.
Can I wait? Do the different races have like voice distinction? Like, can you tell their race from their voice?
Yes and no. It depends on, the way I DM. I don't know. I can't speak for Tiny, but I always world build big, right? So there's going to be different regions. There'll be different dialects. There'll be different accents, things like that.
Mhm.
So since this is kind of a new game world that we're building custom for you guys, have fun. Whatever you
They're
want to come up
about
with.
60 feet away, so like looking back, you see something digging into the ground and like turned over to the shoulder. It's like, who the hell is that? And then goes back to digging into the
Who
ground.
the hell are you? Who the hell is that?
So, Abby,
Can I ask Doris, like
Smooth
yell at
move,
Doris
that's
and Elsa to ask
Smooth
which
move
ones
what?
are
Excellent.
good for healing and eating?
Remember, I'm old.
Like
I make
the
old
funguses?
references.
Which time I have no idea.
I
Everett,
recognize. I speak fluently in references, but I'm
What?
not good.
roll your d6. I actually know at this point. Yeah,
Someone say my name.
roll a d.
We go to say my name.
You want to stay away from the blue-gray ones.
The blue gray one.
The
Mushrooms
blue-gray
are
ones will cause nausea.
Long time to those nuts.
All right, we should get out of this room. This is not a good place to be.
Everett,
Are any doorways where we like out that we can like get out besides the way we came?
you do not see any doors in here whatsoever.
What are the like half circle things?
Crumbling fountains,
Okay.
or what used to be fountains, are definitely disrepair.
Is there anything like that's sticking out inside of like the pits? If there's any like thing distinct that's not like
Perception check.
do I need for this? Okay.
Perception check. You got it. +1.
Uh,
Nice.
it's
It's a good roll.
20.
Perception bonus.
+2.
Nice. Good job, man.
You see something back here, looks to be another body, but this one looks like it's definitely have seen better days, as you kind of can see like a skeleton foot from the edge of a boot.
Can I go up and search the body?
So
Well, I am going to go up and search the body.
okay, you can get
You just
there.
walked by me.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna go like this. I'm gonna be like,
Um,
I don't trust any of you yet.
you see that it's covered with tiny spores and fungi.
Is there anything of like value on it, like any weapons or
No.
like treasure?
Roll a d20.
18.
18. Well, you are not surprised. That's just representing what is there. I hate this book. You start to see a purplish mushroom with root-like feelers getting ready to lash out at you.
That's nice.
I'm gonna pull up my sword and stab it.
Okay. Roll a d20.
He does attack everything. Oh.
This one's trying to smack him too.
16 plus
It's a joke.
Is it an actual term?
Yes.
18.
The D&D community has created it over the years to describe basically people who just wander around killing everything they can. It's murder hoboing.
You definitely hit it.
Okay. What's your sword damage?
I'll do
1d8 plus 2.
plus 4.
1d8 plus 4. All right. Rock and roll.
6.
Okay.
Swear to God, who leaves us anything this fast?
Go ahead. You're probably not going to get up there anyway. You're 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
Are we always
yeah.
going in like order of like?
She had to go back. He was not. He went to go investigate it on his turn, and he wasn't surprised. But
Are you guys playing like the whole thing in turns?
yes,
Okay.
but this is the non-combat turns. Like if you're
Yeah. Initiative.
investigating stuff, just so people aren't talking over each other, so everyone has a chance to go. And I'm sorry that I inadvertently skipped Abby, but I went back to her. But when we go into combat, then you're going to roll your d20 and add your initiative, and we have a different roll. Everett had an 18. The monster had a 14.
Everybody attacked something again.
This time it
Well,
was
it was
gonna
going
attack
to
him.
attack me as well. So I had a good reason.
You got it. No.
Alright.
I'm gonna fix
Everett, does a 14 hit you?
No.
But a 21 will, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
You get hit by one of his feelers for 8 points of necrotic damage. You're like, ooh, ow, that's you see that wherever it hits you,
11.
You're a second level fighter. How are you at 11 hit points?
because they were
level
injured.
1.
What's your maximum normal hit points?
11.
No, see, I don't think he rolled hit points for his second level.
You didn't.
'Cause he has.
Oh.
Did we?
I don't think we ever did.
I don't think any of them
You
did
just
because
gave us points.
they just leveled at the end of.
You just told us put down this for your levels. We didn't roll any.
All right, I thought you did. That's my bad. Let's fix that.
Take
right
all
now.
your hit die, your normal whatever dice that you use for
So
your.
what you're gonna do? Let's just see where you are. Right
Damn
now.
it.
No,
Hang on. Your Constitution is a +3.
no,
so your
it's
ma-
like either a D8
Your
or a
maximum hit points
D10
right now
depending
should be a
on
13.
what
So what you're gonna do
class
is
you
you're gonna roll
are.
a D10 and add 3 to it.
Um,
Ariana, yours is probably a
which
D10.
one's the DA?
I'm a
The
monk,
D8
what
is the one
that
that's in your
Let's do it.
left
Turn
hand.
it so we're all
Yeah.
just doing it in sequence. So. Okay, 8 plus 3, 11. So you have
22.
11, 24. Okay, so
What is a
you have
monk?
24 hit
What's the
points
monk
maximum.
Okay.
Roll
Okay.
thing.
I was at 11.
All right. So you just took 8.
Yes.
So right now you're at 16.
HIJKLM.
Did you create a second level character?
I don't know. I just made her level
gonna
1 because I
erase-
just
Okay.
assumed
I'm
she
gonna
was
erase
level
this
1.
11 because we didn't.
That's fine.
D8.
That's fine.
D8.
Uh-huh.
That
That
one.
one.
Level 2. I don't know how to do that. It's on the app.
How many hit points do you
Using
have?
D&D Beyond.
Oh,
So
you're
I'm
good.
at 16 right now, right?
I have my own spreadsheet. I can
Okay,
track
so-
everything because I can't see little things.
I'm just trying to sound back to the front.
So you're at 16
And
So
then-
right now.
Okay.
We add
That plus your Constitution modifier if you happen to have one.
I have a +1, so,
So-
And I'm sorry.
I would have a
I'm sorry, everybody. I thought I had covered that part when I leveled you guys to 2.
Do we add that to our current hit points?
Yes.
Plus Constitution.
Jess, you don't have to worry about it. You actually have leveled and have your current hit points.
I had a
I-
question.
I leveled her. I just didn't do her spells.
For the druid circles, does
Oh,
that
yeah.
affect anything during the second level now?
Are you in a Druid circle?
Not right now. In regards to your druid circles and your
This one.
spells, you
Wait a
haven't
minute.
gone out to rest to
Can
get
you be
your
in a
new
Druid circle
spells.
first? Did you have to be a
Second level. That's right. So at second level, you do pick a druid
Right.
circle. I'm sorry. I thought it was third.
No,
My bad.
but you haven't been out to rest in order to get the spells and really have time to. It's not like a video game where it goes and then you can pick all your
Yeah.
points and
Skill
stuff
tree.
right then and there. It doesn't necessarily work that way. You got to do some prayer and
Most classes
meditation in
do
order to
sometimes
get
at
your
third, so I
second level
forget.
spell.
You know,
Your
like clerics,
extra
they're doing it
spells for
right
your
at first.
second
Druids get their
level.
circles at second.
I will be
like
back.
Ariana is
Skyrim,
going to
when
have
you
access
level
to
up,
spells
it, like,
now, but she
It
won't.
makes all of your stuff go
She
like,
won't
full with
get
your
them
health.
until
Magicka.
she rests.
So if I'm like in a
Yeah.
dungeon
it wasn't
and I'm like I get a level up, I don't do
like
it right away and I
any
wait
video
until I'm
game
dying.
where things.
Suddenly
Unless I'm not
glowing.
dying and then I just do it when I leave the dungeon.
That's
So
cool.
we are just like suddenly
So you roll the
glowing.
Warcraft.
No,
So
no
you
suddenly
dig
glowing.
yourself.
There's no red
Yeah.
hit point
I've never
bar
played
above
World of
your
Warcraft.
head.
I've never played that game.
What?
World of
World of
Warcraft.
Warcraft. I was unfortunately addicted to it for a very long time.
Wow.
I haven't played in like a month and a half.
Congratulations.
Oh,
You get like a
Yes, it's been TikTok and everything else. Okay,
D8 and then add Constitution.
Where are we?
the rest of you guys can roll initiative.
Okay.
Hold on. I didn't
Wait,
do
all of
that.
us?
5.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Yeah, what's it?
Really
It's a
initiative.
D20 plus your initiative, which is that small box. in the
Oh
middle.
good, my battery is significantly charged.
initiative.
Initiative
Sufficiently charged.
is a D20 plus basically plus your dex bonus.
Dexterity? Oh that's
Oh,
that's
so I
good.
just have a 14 then.
Please don't let oh okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What
I'm
did
gonna
you
something
roll?
good.
Yeah.
5. You had a 12.
I had rolled a 5 and I added Constitution.
And then you had
Wait.
the.
Add your other hit points into it.
I did.
So you had 12, and then you rolled a 5 and added Constitution.
Yeah.
You had a 12 and you rolled a 5. It
Bonus
should
is
be
0.
16.
It should be
It's
15.
No, it should
12 and 5 is 17, honey.
plus Constitution.
Plus
So
your-
you have 20 hit
Yeah.
points now.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the lowest hit points at 13.
Keep in mind, it's your total
Oh, did you roll that?
plus your hit die.
Yeah, I got a
plus your
3
con
and then I
bonus.
added 1.
Okay, re-roll your 3.
You were there. Abby's with me. She knows. She's got it covered.
This is D8.
Mm-hmm.
In my return.
I thought I
Got a
felt the tremor in the
5.
force.
Do you want your 5 or do you want my number?
What's your number?
I'm going to be picking on you for the entire campaign. You need to know
It's
Just
the
kidding.
dice with
that.
Your
This
con.
is
This
nice.
is what's happening.
I thought I felt a tremor in the force.
Constitution, so I have plus 6.
So you felt an evil coming.
Oh, honey, you're not.
I have
You're just chaotic.
So you're taking yours?
Chaotic
Yeah.
The one thing I cannot
I
do
rolled
at my
chaotic
house
good.
is shut up and sit.
They're good.
You didn't
I'm
know.
chaotic
It wouldn't
neutral.
have been
I'm
pretty
good,
much
but
any
Yeah.
lower.
I can never
He's
sit
neutral
still.
good.
Okay.
Who is?
Ariana, what's your initiative?
I know.
My
I'm
initiative-
chaotic neutral.
D20
She's
plus-
chaotic neutral. We are both chaotic neutral.
What am I in here? Am I like chaotic?
You are very chaotic, yes.
So I'm like
He's
chaotic
impulsive.
to good.
He's incredibly impulsive.
You're
Mine is
chaotic.
23.
I'm chaotic
Good
neutral.
is-
You're chaotic good leaning on chaotic neutral.
Mia rolled your
My
initiative.
My initiative was a
Yeah,
19,
17.
by the way.
19.
Yeah.
Mine's 17.
Mine is 9.
Abby is the speedster.
Wait, did you roll for me? Or
No, I
yes?
didn't. You have
No,
to roll your
okay.
initiative.
And then Mia was
So
a
the
17.
Yes.
is-
D20.
Oh, Everett, I already have his. His was an 18.
I have a 23 for initiative.
No, you already had an 18. You were already engaged with the monster. Everyone else is coming
We're
in,
joining you.
joining
We're joining
you.
fighting a
Oh.
purple
Okay,
mushroom.
Abby,
Wait,
you-
am I?
Well, I
We're just.
didn't have
doing
Well,
that.
right now you,
I'm just gonna say,
I'm putting you
what is
into the combat order where you're like, so you can act
Who
during
are
that.
you people?
You can choose to act or you can choose not to. Abby, from the other end of the room, you hear Crash go, ah!
Screams of pain.
Screams of pain.
Now you see that part of your arm is kind of like turning black.
That's good.
Oh,
Ooh.
poison.
That
Sounds. Wait, it was
I think
necrotic
I should
damage.
use
It was necrotic damage. Yeah.
It's like right.
That's great.
We can't heal that. You have to see that.
Really?
Necrotic damage.
What does this need?
Hmm?
Does it need like a long rest?
Yeah, it'll need a long rest.
So like over 2 days or something.
No, just a day. Just, go to the book, get some sleep for you.
I'm gonna go to Doris and just ask if we should help him.
If it's like a necrotic damage, you have to sleep it off. Like if you're an elf, does
Should
it
we
only
help
take a
him?
short rest, or do
Or
you
should
need
we
a long
just
rest?
Well,
leave
you
him?
need a long
Let
rest,
him
but
deal with it.
elves have
I mean, he
trance.
did it.
So
Yeah.
it'll take them 4 hours to get a long
Here's
rest.
my thing.
Yeah.
They're
Short
the
rest is
over there,
about
so
Mhm.
I think they should be fine.
Yeah, they should be fine. They got Gideon.
Okay. Chris,
I just always think
Gideon.
of Gideon.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
you see this violet fungus thing with
Violet fungus
feelers
thing.
reaching
So
out.
Gideon is still holding Atreya.
Eritrea.
Eritrea's hand. I'm ask McKenna. I massacre names on a regular basis.
Hello, Asthma.
All right.
Hello.
She's still holding Atreya's hand.
I just know what
So
yours
he
is
is going
from,
to do a dance
so I'm
move
not gonna forget
and
it.
twirl her butt and spin. Basically, to switch places, and
Oh.
then he's going to spin out
You flipped
again.
me around.
Just
Basically,
spin you around so
you just spin your because he's changing places with you.
That's
He's going to
nice.
step forward, pull out the hand axe, and take a swing.
I never with a
Now.
monster.
I'm just like,
Somebody help me.
For my action, Tanya,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use the cantrip Booming Blade.
Okay.
So that the melee attack is actually a component of the spell. And I rolled as a 30-20 to hit. Does that hit?
Oh yeah. Chris, will a 16 hit you?
The 16 will not hit me.
Okay. You see a feeler come out and try to
feeler.
smack you as you come into its range.
What would happen if you did take necrotic damage?
If I take necrotic,
Yeah.
it basically they streamline mechanics, so it's still I would not be able to heal that off. I would have to get a long rest in to knock that out.
So is it possible?
I
for
do
me-
7 points of damage. Give me just a second. And it is now sparkling with a certain energy. Let me just get my blade spell up in front of me here. If it moves, it's going to take a D8.
Like actually, like physically move or
Yes.
attack.
If it physically moves, it will take. If it moves more than 5 feet, it'll take a D8 of thunder damage.
Okay.
Because we're still low level, so
Is
it's
that a
still.
dice?
What's that? What are you looking at? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
D60. Oh, is it 100 or
It's
60?
D100.
It's 100.
Everett, you're next.
My turn?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
And Mia, you'll go after Everett.
I'm gonna try and stab it again.
Okay.
19.
That'll hit.
It's soft and squishy.
Is it literally just like a mushroom, or is it like
Yeah.
a big mushroom?
It's a big mushroom,
large
violet
mushroom.
fungus.
Lovely.
I do 7 damage.
Yeah, basically it is with 4 root stalks coming out and
Sounds
trying
like a
to
Zelda
smack
creature.
you. Mia.
Final Fantasy.
Don't play that game.
Like, say it that way.
I've seen.
Is he the one with rain or whatever?
I know what Final Fantasy is. but
Cloud?
I don't know any characters.
He's like a
or
giant
names.
sword. Boring.
The Buster Sword.
I'm over here. I'm like fairly far away from it.
You're a good 10 feet, 20 feet away.
So that's what it's
Oh, that's gross.
attacking us.
Yeah, he can deal with that. Okay.
Oh, I got
no.
hit by that. I
That's
feel
not
mildly uncomfortable.
Mildly
Your arm's
uncomfortable.
rotting away in front
The
of you.
fact that it's growing from a dead body didn't make you mildly
It's what?
uncomfortable. Yeah, there's a
No,
dead,
it's not growing from it. It's near it.
Oh.
so the
Probably
fact that
killed
it's
it.
near a dead body.
That's probably worse.
mildly
It probably
uncomfortable.
killed the dead
Okay,
body,
so
but
Mia,
it-
what are
it
you
wasn't
doing?
alive.
Kill the
Okay,
dead body.
too
It
many voices at
turned
the
it
same
into a
time.
dead body.
Amen.
Are they like in the way of it? Like, could I shoot it or would I like hit them?
You run the risk of hitting one of them.
We're
I don't
definitely
wanna
in the way.
I don't want to
Well,
die.
he hit you, and he's wood.
I didn't know such
Yeah, I don't
thing.
trust most of you, but I'm kind of intrigued by this thing.
The gizmo.
Can I apologize to you for hitting you over the head?
Technically, I don't know you hit me in the head, but I'm probably suspicious of you.
Let's
10, 9.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just
Eight,
gonna like stand here and kind
7.
of watch everybody.
Okay, McKenna.
I'm not gonna do anything because I don't want to hit anyone. So
How many tendrils? Ooh, 4. Everett, will a 19 hit you?
Yes, it will.
heartily
But a 7 will not. And
7 more points.
no, the 7 will not hit him.
Okay.
The 1 will not hit you. Will a 19 hit you?
Barely.
Barely.
Only just.
Everett, another 7. Gideon, 5.
Understood.
9.
Ariana.
Yes. I would like to exit the room back into the hallway. Why are you leaving us? Oh, don't
Because
want to go
she
that far. I just want to go like.
Because you
a
can.
That's just 30 feet.
I want to go like. I suggest we yell it and go. This want to be in the hallway enough where I can not. And
Kicking up
I do.
scores.
I need to heal them. Well, I need to rest.
I don't think it can heal you. Didn't they just say you can't get cured?
You know what? Let me get a
I
really
don't-
necrotic damage.
Yeah, can people like just cure
wanna
necrotic
go
damage?
over there. I think if I don't want to.
So much.
Not
Yeah. Can I shout?
Is it
Don't
possible if
die?
I have, like,
Can you use-
Yeah.
Don't die.
Hey,
don't want to
y'all don't die.
Your phone's
Thank you. Need y'all. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Necrotic damage by itself is simply a type of damage. Many attacks that use necrotic damage also have an instant death effect tied to them, but dealing necrotic
Beautiful.
damage to a player character with low HP isn't necessarily a kiss of death.
No.
Okay, so yes, it can be healed. All right.
Okay.
I was wrong. That's fine. That happens.
But you also can sleep it off.
Yes, but you can also sleep it off like you do everything else.
Yeah. It withers matter and even the soul. However, if he takes enough, he can die to it.
Quick
Just rot
question:
to death.
who here has like healing magic? Because I'm pretty sure.
Jess,
Jesse.
your turn.
Oh,
Um,
I'm just gonna tell them they should get out of there fast because they're being really stupid.
I don't think
And
I
back up too.
Okay. Just say back up.
You are your mother's
You're
child.
back.
I hate idiots.
Same.
Abby.
I'm gonna leave the room and go to Jesse.
Just peace
You
out.
know I hate being called Jesse.
It's not Woody's roundup.
I'm gonna just like hold the conversation with her
Chris.
about how stupid.
Okay, I am.
They're just over there talking about the stupidity.
I'm going to use dodge bonus action to make my attacks on me disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a moment to cure wounds.
You're fine.
Hey, at least it's not black.
7, 8. You take 8 points of healing.
What?
Yeah, Everett in the game it has a black rotting arm, so at least he's not rotting.
Oh my god, right. That would be way more painful.
And that's
Well,
my
I'm not
action
riding
for the
too
turn.
much anymore.
And that booming effect fades.
Okay.
So if he moves, he's not going to take damage this time.
Okay.
See his love.
Yeah, it's very deep love.
I
I mean,
bet
he's healing. I'm
You
sorry.
I
heal
don't know
me,
why.
Everett, your turn.
He is a guardian. There's
Okay,
somebody
I'm
right
gonna
next to him.
stab
That's
it
how he's
again.
going to act.
I'm stabbing it
It's
again.
the Iron Golem from Minecraft.
Wait, no, I don't want to stab it. I want to back up a little because.
Oh my god, you.
Wait, no, I'm just fine. I'm gonna stab it.
Oh my god.
I got a
Hit it with
6.
sword.
He just had a smart
So
action.
9. 19.
That'll hit.
9.
Nope.
A 9 would hit too.
A 19.
Really?
And
That
then
is a
Yeah.
These
mushroom.
things don't have fire.
It's a mushroom.
That has the
6
5.
damage.
Why would he keep stabbing it?
Oh,
he,
He's
he,
literally-
he,
he's
he
literally
had the smart action of backing
Say what?
up and pulling out
Mia?
a hole and said,
Your
"Nope,
turn.
I'm gonna stab
They're
it
still in the way,
and
right?
stay in range
Yep.
of
And I
the
still don't
tentacle
trust these
thing."
people. I'm not doing anything.
I
I don't want to like get in their way to attack it. I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay. You still watching it? McKenna,
I'm still watching.
you're still watching them?
No, I'm gonna leave.
Smart.
I'm just standing here watching. I'm
Yeah,
watching you.
you're
We still don't know her name, do
We're
we?
just standing
Yeah, I
here
said my
fighting
name.
while everybody's
Not until she did though.
Okay, the violet
I know one of you.
fungus.
And it doesn't
You might not have
bother
heard
me
me
at
though,
all.
because you were really far away.
Protected.
Like they heard me, but you might not have.
Mrs. Chris. Mrs. Chris. A 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1 with my disadvantages.
Congratulations.
Everett,
Yes.
For the
will 17 hit you?
Yes, barely.
you just have to work.
Okay, so a 14 will not.
I think I am trying to
Trying to get its last licks in
rest.
for 4.
4 damage.
Yep.
yeah.
So
because you
Ariana,
just blow
And then Jess. Are you guys continuing to back out?
I have to rest to prepare a spell, right? Darn it.
Yeah, we were saying it's not like the video game. It goes.
You don't just glow. And
You just don't glow.
Yeah, like
and-
it would be
We
like.
give you your hit points, but you don't get access to your spells yet because you haven't had time to pray and meditate to your deity.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to.
How many deities
I
are there?
have a little.
A lot.
Depends on the game.
Are there like Daedric Prince type deities?
I want to put out like my little gator mask that I have
Okay.
Again, like I
and
said,
run
we're
into the
building
room,
as we go. Some D&D pantheons can have
but I don't want to
8,
go.
9, 10.
like,
They're
right-
Forgotten Realms, just they're like almost
Where
like
am I
20.
gonna land?
Jeez.
You would land like in this
I
area
haven't
Okay,
looked into
that's
the lore enough to know exactly what they are, but they're just kind of like
because you put up your mask and then you
You
ran
can
in.
make up your own.
deities.
You work
Alright.
work with the DMs, and you can
Jess?
craft your own if you want. We'll help you
Continuing
with
to
that.
back out.
is there a dragon god?
We're gonna
I
start
really keep thinking of
Yes.
Skyrim because there is a god of
There's
dragons in
2
that.
gods of dragons,
Is
and
there
they're
a way to get
consistent
that
through all
one
of
away?
D&D.
Really?
I can do that stuff.
That's
There's the
that.
god of
Yeah.
the
This
dragons,
is a
Bahamut,
door
the
that they
black
look
dragon.
through to see
Muhammad?
the hallway there.
Oh,
And Tiamat, the chromatic
Abby,
dragon.
I'm following
The
Jesse.
Chromatic dragon queen.
chromatic. Oh, that's cool.
Chromatic. That's
We're
cool.
gonna start docking you XP for every time
There
you call
does
Jesse.
that make sense? That there was a nature
But I'm
dragon
used
in the
to calling
kingdom
her
that she grew up in,
Then say Elsa.
and humans tried to kill it. So I hate
Chris.
humans
All
Your
right.
turn.
for the most part.
That's Tiamat.
Snow woman. I'll call you
Yes,
that.
she has 5 heads.
Nice.
Can I see?
Nope, not until you're over there. Gideon is going to look to his left at Crash. Meanwhile, he's going to bring the axe down with booming blade on the fungus. He's going to look at Crash and say, "Withdraw,"
Okay.
and roll the attack.
I'm just attacking without looking.
The word will be disengage.
13 to
Okay.
hit. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Mm.
D6 plus 3, 7 points of damage, and the booming effect has been restored. So if it moves, it's going to get fried.
Okay. Everett.
This is
Good man. Nicely
I was
said
just
too.
expecting him to stay there and hit it again.
but I wait. I disengage, but can I still pull out my bow and shoot it?
Well, you
If you
disengage.
disengage-
Disengaged.
That means
That's
That
your
means
action
you
for the
can't
round.
do anything else.
Okay.
If you say I'm moving out to pull out my bow and shoot it, then it would get an attack of opportunity because you're leaving its threatened range.
All right.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're securing the you're stepping out so it doesn't hurt you. And then you can in the next round you can unlimber the bow and take a crack at it.
got it.
All right.
Perception check.
Is he in the what?
Do a perception check.
Okay, wait, what's that?
A D20
Okay.
and add your perception bonus.
Was it right? Cool.
Should roll a 3 on the die, so
Never
I'm
mind.
gonna get there.
It's a 6.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Um,
Because you're like looking now that there's space.
how like can I see how damaged this room is?
That was what your perception check was.
So I can't tell.
So you're
Okay,
like,
no.
it's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom.
Is it dead or not?
I don't know. Is it undead?
That's a whole different set of
I
mushrooms.
mean, it is giving necrotic damage.
So
True.
it's probably like a necromancy.
Necromantic mushroom.
So
It's
it
just
was,
that its ability.
So it was
deals
probably
necro-
in.
Necrotic damage.
So it was probably not
Creepy
like.
withered mushroom.
So it was probably not alive at one point. It was just sitting there until.
Can
the
there be
necromancer
undead
brought it
mushrooms?
I don't know.
It could be
Undead
anything
plants.
alive. The nec-
If your twisted
Are you-
imagination wants it to be there.
Are you gonna do anything?
Fair. I can't tell how damaged it is. I don't know. I want to shoot it.
Okay.
But is there a chance that I'd hit him?
No, if you take a 5-foot step towards me, then no. If you go like this,
Create the angle.
and you'll have because it's in that space.
There are tactical aspects of the game that you use the grid map for. You're getting it.
Yeah, I've watched the DM session, which is where I know things, but they didn't have a grid map.
Mm-hmm.
So roll a d20
Okay.
and add your attack bonus.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
If you break a 5, you're good.
It's a 19.
Okay, you're good.
You're very weak
Roll your damage.
structurally.
I wish that was a damage roll. That'd be a lot more helpful. Wait,
What are you
how
using
do I
for a
do
weapon?
damage? I have short bow because it's rogue.
Purpose, so it's going to be a
I wish
D6
it was a
plus
long
your
bow.
dexterity bonus.
The square dice.
Oh, okay. That's helpful.
And your dex bonus is what?
3, so 9.
Okay. Very good.
McKenna?
I'm gonna follow Elsa Clementine.
Okay. At this point, the violet fungus goes. It kind of was starting to when after Gideon hit it.
Do it again. Do it again.
I just couldn't see.
You just couldn't tell. It was dead after Gideon hit it, but it was
Completely
still
dead?
Yeah, it's like,
It was.
but
just
it's 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds. That's how much a turn around is.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 seconds, Chris goes. 6 seconds, Everett goes.
It's
So
the same 6 seconds.
it's the same 6 seconds.
So we're all
It's just a
happening at the same
matter.
time.
It's all happening, so it's like maybe 10 seconds, and you're
So I
like,
wasted an arrow.
you might have a chance to recover it. There'll be
Yeah,
a
I would
50-50
want to
chance.
I needed a mushroom. I highly doubt it broke.
It kind
Whenever
of got
you go to recover arrows, this is in the rules is written in the player's handbook. If you fire off 2 arrows, you can recover 1. Fire off 3, you recover 2. So on and so forth. If you fire off just 1, you're not going to be able to recover it. However, the way I play it
Can you
is
fire off more than one at once?
not
Not
at
yet.
your level. Soon.
Legolas?
Later on in higher levels, as you level up, you'll be able to
that still only
cast-
counts as one.
to do more things. But when you're going to say I'm recovering arrows, you're going to roll percentiles, the 2 10s.
Ah.
And okay, so 50 or higher, you get to get your arrows back. 50 or 49 or lower, you're not.
It depends on which one you choose. If you say low, I get it back. High, I don't. Then 1 through 49 means you're able to get it back. 50 through 100 means you don't. It just depends on what you make the decision. If it's going to be high that you get them back or low that you get them back.
So as this thing erupts,
Mhm.
I will take my hand axe and put it in its sheath on my hip. I will turn as it's no longer a viable threat at this point, and I will see Crash still standing there. And I said, withdraw
I did.
farther.
There's only so much I can
I'm in front of him. I'm just like,
No,
He's
he-
going
he
to
was
turn. He's
behind
going to
me.
step. He's going to close the distance between him and Eritrea, and he will stop there and he will look down at her and basically say, "You are, of course, welcome to continue with us." And then he's going to
and then just walks away.
he just
It's
walks
like,
away.
Okay, since we're in combat no longer.
Gideon has a 9 charisma, so he's not exactly the most outgoing person in the world.
Yeah,
He's
that's
going,
like a
he's going to
wood
lay stuff out, and he's going to be just point blank blunt with things.
She's an intelligent wood elf, so she appreciates that, and she appreciates that you're like iron and woods. She's intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's going now? Because
Marines, we are leaving.
I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna search the body again.
Avengers.
Because
Oh, okay.
that thing kind of abruptly got in my way of searching the body.
And that okay.
Is that cantaloupe?
Well, hello.
That's less than half the cantaloupe.
Everett, going back
Cantaloupe with
over
very
to the body,
I would like to search it again because that thing kind of
Yep.
got in my way of searching it.
you see a
Dead
short
body.
sword near it,
From the dead body.
Mhm.
Nice.
Okay, what else?
and kind of rifling through, you happen to find a dagger with a black dragon skinned wrapped handle.
Okay, I would like to take both of
You
those.
take it.
Okay.
So should I add that to my weapons?
Well, you're assuming that you're going to keep it.
Well, yeah.
The best thing about loot is we should. Do we have a logistics person? I forget.
No,
No,
it's
what?
logistics.
Logistics
Somebody
means
who writes down the treasure. We
tracking the treasure.
Oh, I don't think we have one. no.
Alright,
No, I found
I'll
some
do
gold
it for you.
coins. I just wrote them down.
Sorry, what's that?
I found gold coins a couple times ago, so I just wrote them down in my.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll start writing down basically what we find, and then typically what a party will do is when they have some downtime, usually at camp that night, we'll split it up
Mm.
and we'll see who gets what and who might want what.
Oh,
There will be certain characters who will surreptitiously grab stuff and make sure that the party doesn't know they have it until it's obvious that they did that.
Well, Eritrea saw you searching everything. So.
But all right, so it was a short sword.
Yeah, and a
Yeah.
dagger with dragon skin. I'm
And the
keeping
dagger
Yeah,
is silvered.
I'm keeping the dagger for myself because I want that. And I don't care about the short sword because I have a long sword.
Dagger.
You didn't take it?
No, I
Take
took
it.
stuff. I just don't
He
care
just
about
said
the
he's
short
not going to
sword.
tell
Alright.
us what they want.
So I'm just gonna jot everything down and we can hash it out later. We can hash it out later.
There's another half upstairs.
There's another path upstairs.
Just know that people who hoard treasure from the rest of the party
Tend to die faster.
I mean, everyone's already
We're
trying to
fine,
kill
we're
him.
fine.
No, I'm gonna
We're
end up
already
selling the
trying.
dagger at some point. I just
Yeah.
want
But
to.
there
if it's
could-
still your dagger.
But it could be used by somebody in the party because
Yes.
looking at it, it is silvered.
And that may not mean anything to you, Everett, as the player, but Crash would know that there are certain monsters out there that actually react to silver weapons.
Oh.
So you might want to keep that dagger in the party somewhere.
And you're a rogue, right?
I'm a rogue. I like
Okay.
daggers.
We're gonna debate
Which
later.
you don't
We're
know
not
me
gonna-
very well, and I don't trust any of you except Cunningham. And kind of her.
I wish there was a character sheet in here that I could look at. Oh, there is. Roll an investigation check,
Me?
Me?
Mia.
I'm gonna memorize these eventually.
That will be an
Did you
intelligence.
Fight it?
Intelligence
Add
and
your-
D.
To your d20.
Wait,
Yep.
claim it.
Which,
I'm gonna run this one.
wait, what intelligence?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm just glad
15.
you fight the part
Okay.
with the skin.
You think that
Thanks.
as
Do I see
Crash-
this man stealing things?
no, as he's like tucking it into his belt to carry it, you're like, ooh, that's pretty nice looking. You think it's worth about 75 gold.
That's a lot. Of
You have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know that
you
it's
are
silver.
in.
Yes, you can see it's silvered, and
She knows the
you
price.
you guys all know as characters that there's certain
Things that, like
creatures.
in the realm of
Yeah.
the undeadness that like have I not seen any of the zombies that they've seen? I don't.
No.
I have no idea that
They
there's zombies
came. They
around.
came in and landed in through here up above. You came in this way and was wandering
So I was like
around.
on a mission to find these stuff from these two people. And
Yes.
just had no idea that there was zombies over there.
Think Indiana Jones. You're
Nice.
you're going some treasure hunting. You're tomb raiding right now.
Nice.
You were
I want
solo.
Tomb Raider.
you
I could have got it, but I
the
didn't.
unfortunate thing is you were solo.
You were solo. Well, she could have had an
And then I
adventuring
fell
group
out.
that kind of
They
got
lost her.
Died.
yeah.
No.
They could
Gotten,
have died, like,
distracted.
or you could just
I
run
got
out.
highly doubt
around.
anyone would go with me. For
That's
my
it.
You could
kingdom.
have gotten separate and they ended up dead.
Okay.
Although I might have brought somebody.
I'm guessing everyone else is going to start working their way out.
Hello.
Are you guys too warm upstairs?
We're not playing
I
8:30
came to
tonight.
show them the lovely Dungeons and Dragons area.
Oh.
Your parents.
Oh. So you guys can probably find, I'm assuming, a place to hole up in.
Well, let's go back to the room where they found me because
Yeah.
that's a fairly securable room.
Yeah. 'Cause we've only
Is everyone just going there?
What's that?
Is everyone just like heading over there?
Can we take a rest in there then?
Yeah.
You're just gonna sleep in a random room.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
I mean,
that's
he
the
was
idea.
asleep in a random room.
Sleep in a random room.
Azra, Gideon will, when he comes down the hallway, he will report. He'll basically say, "Commander, we did find a lone, I will say, survivor. I'm not sure what she survived, but
Mushrooms.
survived mushrooms.
I'm a survivor of shrooms.
Designation Eritrea, skill set unknown.
Dang.
Good.
Since
We'll
we
discuss
took
more
like a long rest
during our break, I suppose.
Yeah, you're gonna when you everybody along. Now another thing,
People
Gideon
actually
will.
sleeping in here?
Yeah.
Yes,
You can sleep in a
be
dungeon.
in the same room as them. I'm gonna be in a different room, but I'll sleep.
and then Gideon will announce that he will take all watches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'll watch it. Do you need to sleep at all?
Nope.
Like, but do you still get benefits? From
I get
the rest?
sentry's rest. I spend at least 6 hours in an inactive state during long rest, can see and hear as normal.
Oh,
I
that's
do not need
convenient.
to eat, drink, breathe, or sleep, and magical sleep
That
spells
is
cannot affect
so convenient.
whoa.
Isn't it?
That's cool.
I think I
So
can be
basically,
put
he
to
just
sleep by
goes
magic.
sentry mode and stands over, just stands by the party and just keeps an eye on
Should I
everything.
put my?
What
I'm
level
pretty
are
sure I
you?
can't be put to sleep by magic.
What?
What level are you?
2.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Yes, after we
um,
long rest.
so we're gonna work on long rest, so that when we start next session, once we figure out when the next game will be, which will most likely be on a Saturday for a couple hours, because Monday's Nerd World News, Tuesday Ann and I have dance, Wednesday most of you guys have dance, Thursday I'm gaming, Friday is I'm relaxing from the school week, then Saturday looks like it's Saturday for about 2 hours.
Well, you probably go 3 on a Saturday. We can get together, figure like at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
Huh?
And play until
Huh?
2 or 3.
I'm
Don't you dance better?
I didn't say
I don't know yet. I haven't got my
Same thing.
schedule.
Yeah.
We'll
So,
do noon. We'll do noon to 3.
No.
One Saturday a month. That's not
how
fair.
late is how
One of
late
them?
is
Usually
dance?
one.
Normally
around 12.
Okay. So I mean, if we start get together at 12, if you arrive a half hour after that, we could start and run your character during that
Okay.
first part of the
You
session.
want these brownies?
No, thank you.
So,
No.
so I don't know.
You had 4 cookies.
We have somebody joining us now, but the party is going into the room where they found Gideon to do a long rest for the night. So then when we do pick up at the next session, they will have new spells. Hopefully they'll be healed.
Yep.
And
Except
all
probably
that
me,
type
'cause
of
I'm
fun
level
stuff.
Oh, do I get level
I'll
2
tell you what,
spells
help
or do I
yourself
just
to level
get
2.
more spell slots?
You get more spell slots.
Okay.
You don't
What
get
does that
level
do?
2 spells yet until you
Nice.
hit
You're
level
going to-
3, I think.
Okay.
You're going to basically be able to get more hit
That
points.
makes no sense.
And then you'll pick up probably a couple of extra skills.
Okay, so with that note, goodbye, my friends.